Hey everyone, Slender here with an update for you guys. So we are at PTR update number 4. So maybe one more and then we'll finally have the release. So PTR update 4 says this. Game modes, 3v3 arenas. So it looks like they fixed a lot of stuff. So they fixed the arena timer from going missing on the second round. And sorry about the bad quality. Again, I'm on my laptop, so this is all I've got, but I promised you guys updates, so here you go. Fixed players remaining silent when leaving the instance. Added a reference to the health regeneration provided by 3v3 arena foods. Added a tooltip to 3v3 arena play button that displays what level bracket the player will queue for. Added messaging to the 3v3 arena's game mode screen to indicate arena's consumables exist. Adjusted the duration of Tier 3 and Tier 4 3v3 arena attribute food to be consistent with Tier 5 3v3 arena attribute food. Change PvP arena potions to 3v3 arena potions. Corrected the game mode name for 3v3 arena queuing errors. Fixed being able to be queued for both OPR and 3v3 arenas. Fixed the wrong level bracket being called out on the 3v3 arena's sign-up screen. Fixed a cause of pre-made player groups splitting up after an arena match completes. Fix an issue where pressing escape to leave the reward screen in 3v3s brings up the wrong end of match scoreboard. Fixed misaligned collision on pillars. Fixed occasional long load times into the 3v3s. If player quits right after a round victory during a 3v3, the player will be able to hear all the sounds playing normally after respawn. Notification for attempting to use a disabled consumable in 3v3 should no longer appear in the open world. PvP rewards screen correctly shows PvP rewards at the end of the 3v3 arena match. The global idle crowd will sound echoey or distant when the player is spectating, and the crowd will chant during the 30-second countdown leading to the Ring of Fire at the end of the match. The Ring of Fire is now properly called out in player defeat notifications. And last, players can no longer target spectators while in a 3v3 arena. General, fixed a bug where status effect icons wouldn't reappear on the HUD after other status effects expire. Fixed a client that could happen, probably client error that could happen after exiting a game mode. Fixed a server crash that could happen when a player was killed. And fixed an issue where various ranged attacks or AoE attacks could unintentionally get backstab criticals like Flamethrower, Incinerate, Shockwave, Path of Destiny, and Sticky Bomb. Funniest skill in the game, by the way, Sticky Bomb. Mechanics, so they made a change to the dodge. So they fixed an issue where the dodge distances were unintentionally being reduced when players were not slowed. Perks, so they fixed an issue where dots and persistent conditions were unintentionally triggering the damage bonus from the weapon's shirking perks. Fixed issue where the Insatiable Gravity Well perk was triggering damage when other weapons were unsheathed if the perk was slotted onto armor. So some weapon changes. For the Blundy, we've fixed an issue where pellets would not fire when canceling an ability with primary attack when aim down sights was active. Bow fixed an issue where you could instantly fire penetrating shot or poison shot at the same time as a charged bow shot. Reduce base block stamina damage of bow depending on tier from 34 to 42 down to 32 to 40. Reduce bow's charge shot stamina damage coefficient by 38%. Reduced bow's evade shot stamina damage coefficient by 75%. And reduced bow's evade shots knockback upgrade stamina damage coefficient by 40%. For the fire staff, they fixed an issue where the flamethrower could be inadvertently canceled when strafing while a haste buff was active. Fix an issue where flamethrower, as well as other sustained and aimed abilities, could be canceled by automated traversal, like step-ups. Reduce flamethrower's block stamina damage by 85%. Life staff, so they added a group mode indicator to the group HUD to display the current state of group mode targeting healing option. So looks like you'll be able to tell if you've got like targeted or, targeted group mode off maybe. I'll have to go in there and check it out. Fixed an issue where targeted healing out of range highlight was not functioning when activating target lock with the middle mouse wheel or target hotkeys. And finally, targeted healing spells are now limited by line of sight except in expeditions. So this is actually a pretty big one. They're yet again nerfing healing again. My God, they do not want us to heal anymore. What is going on? So, Light's Embrace. So if your teammate was right next to you, but they were on the other side of the pillar, but still within, like, I don't know, 3 to 5 meters, you can still target them and hit them with a light's embrace. But now, since there's a line of sight issue, if they're behind the pillar and you can't see them, you're not going to be able to heal them. Why would you guys do that? I mean, it's been like, I don't know. I just don't get it. But I mean, it's still going to work the same way in expeditions, just not arenas, apparently. So moving on. Enemy and progression. Gear and items. So they fixed a visual issue with the imbued waxen cloak, fixed a visual issue with the smile breastplate, fixed an issue where the old amulet item would not properly roll with a gem slot and thus could never attain legendary rarity even with a higher gear score. And they also lowered the emissive glow levels on mutator weapons. PvP track changes, so this ought to be good. Items on the PvP rewards track have had their perk buckets significantly improved for PvP use, and some named items on the track have had their perk spreads changed to be more useful for PvP players. So this is definitely a great change. Named weapons no longer have Mortal Empower, they now have Keenly Empowered. Named accessories have been changed so that their legendary perk is a PvP perk where applicable, and their perks have been changed to be better. So that's also a good change. The named heavy armor no longer rolls with Siege Ward and rolls with Shirking Heals instead. PvP rewards track items should now be significantly more likely to roll PvP-focused perk spreads. They fixed a bug where one extra Azoth Salt / PvP XP was sometimes created when PvP rewards are split between a group due to a rounding error. Fixed a bug where a down player is killed by a player who did not damage that player. The PvP rewards were being lost. Let me read that again. I think I messed it up. Fixed a bug where a down player is killed by a player who did not damage that player. The PvP rewards were being lost. So, I don't know. PvP rewards should no longer be lost due to ineligible group members. PvP rewards should no longer be lost to... Okay. Tier 5 items from the PvP rewards track are now guaranteed at purple rarity. And yes, guys, it's a typo. Typos are allowed. Rewards and loot. So they disabled the ability to drag umbral shards, gems, or repair kits directly from storage onto equipped items. This should prevent instances where upgrading shows you the wrong amount of available shards in certain instances. Fix an issue where loot bags could sometimes disappear while a player was interacting with it. Fix an issue where players could deposit items into a loot bag that was about to disappear. Fixed Isabella's amulet not being given to subsequent characters, and trashing vines no longer dropped in game, and any existing ones should properly convert to clumps of withering briar. Just a couple more changes here. So we've got some trade skills. So gathering, they fixed a client pause during fishing trade skill level up. And for world experience, specifically expeditions, fixed a bug where players sometimes couldn't respawn in expeditions, and fixed an issue where AI would sometimes ignore players in expeditions. Now this one is something that I really want to touch on and find out what you guys think is going on. So Raffle Bones is no longer a guaranteed spawn. So what I'm getting from this is Raffle Bones is going to be much more rare. With that being said, that's the only thing I could think of, right? I didn't know he was guaranteed to spawn. Well, I guess I did. I don't know. I don't know how bad this is going to affect the game, or not how bad necessarily, but how much it's going to affect his respawn. Are we going to see him like a hell of a lot less, or just slightly less? I don't know. So I'll be logging in to, definitely check it out. And you know what, really quick, I just want to check and see if they said when this is going to be taking place. So please note that this list is not all-encompassing and is intended... So when is this going to happen? Let's check Twitter. So they're going to be holding an estimated 1.5 hour downtime at 1 p.m. Oh, so they already did it. We'll be holding an estimated 1.5 hour downtime at 1 p.m. Pacific in a public test round. So yeah, that's already done. So yeah, I'll log in and see what's going on, guys. Okay, let's finish this up. Sorry, just got sidetracked a little bit. So where were we at? Okay, so Raffle Bones, yeah, no longer guaranteed spawn, so we're probably going to be seeing less of him. And if that is the case, I I don't think that's really going to change the value of the weapons he drops, because those weapons can drop anywhere. But it might, it might. Some general fixes: fix an issue where the connection error pop-up message would spam repeatedly, fix the icon for unlimited ammo status, quick slot consumable cooldown, and usability indicators should now appear as intended, and the correct attributes are now displayed when viewing a weapon to equip in the inventory. And lastly, we have a nice quality of life update. The gallop emote sound effects audio levels have been lowered for everyone but the local player. So that's actually pretty funny. There were several times during the tournaments we had where I'm like, what the hell is that noise? I look over and Livy is riding his horse. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today, guys. So some exciting news. First of all, big exciting news. A developer has recently reached out to me. And you know what? Cancel that. I'm just going to surprise you guys with this one. But some other news, we are getting a bunch of people on Scylla, and it's like popping now. There's been there's a couple things going on over there that I don't really like. I'm not going to move servers. I'm not going to change servers. But let me tell you this. We definitely want you guys in our company if you're looking for a home. Absolutely 100%. We want to see you over on Scylla. So get your butts over there. Go purple and join Lords of Prime and play with me and my guys and have a lot of fun. It is amazing over there. We are farming anything we want. We are killing raffle bones all day long. We're going to start taking some territories. And so far we've got about like 25 people. So we need more. So if you're one of those guys that are either, sick of just logging in to do your cooldowns, and because you can't farm anything, because there's too many people, too many bots, or if you're just looking for a mellow, server where there's not a bunch of, crazy tryhards and, all that stuff, elitist, and just want to chill out, play the game, have fun with a cool group of guys and girls, then come on down, guys. We really want you. Lords of Prime, the Scylla server, SIHLLA. We want you. Anyway. Have a great day, guys. If you have any questions about this update or maybe some testing that you want to see me do, hit me up, leave some comments. Let me know what's going on. My next test I'm going to be doing is the accuracy. I don't know if anybody's covered it already, but I want to see, specifically what it does. I did a search and couldn't really find anything, so I definitely want to test that out. So that's probably going to be my next testing video, unless anybody has any requests. So please let me know if you've got something on your mind. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Scylla, Lords of Prime. Let's go.